Okay, welcome back. Um, in the last video, I made some mistakes. So I want to start by addressing to them. As you can see here, I talked to ChatGPT about things. Um, the issues from the last video weren't exactly bugs. I kept calling them bugs, but actually they were missing features. As you can see right here, only the player can handle hands input and pickup drop. That's the reason why the AI aren't able to pick up those weapons. They just know where the weapons are and know that they should move towards them. So I am going to start today by getting this AI working as intended, and then we'll um, add some more features. As you can see, I don't script my videos, but I design them at least. These are the things we talked about ChatGPT before I started recording. Um, let's see. This is a legal question. Yes, ChatGPT suggested something, and I want to implement this in game. Last time we talked, it said that in the last video, our AI had a problem that came from, where is that? This pickup reach, 96 pixels. This was um, this was exactly where the AI was able to see. They couldn't see past this radius. This is a problem because this is not how real life works. For example, if you are standing here, we can see these two weapons. To get there, we have to move towards them and pick them up. Now, after last video's changes, AI is perfectly distinguishing between grabbing weapons or chasing player. But they still chase me if I get too close. Right now, I don't know why they aren't doing it. Let me steal their weapon and see if they chase me. Yes. Only after I steal their weapon, they're chasing me. This is still not supposed to happen. Only when it got close to another weapon, it decided to pick it up. What's supposed to happen is whenever I steal this weapon from here, it should have been ignoring my character completely and going straight to the weapon to arm itself. That's why I want to add a vision detection radius and a reach grab. Sorry, pickup reach. Uh, Pickup reach is already implemented. We'll just add some vision and separate pickup reach and vision reach from each other. And I want the AI to analyze everything that's happening. How many weapons are on the map? How many players, enemies, or allies are on the map? Which weapons are closest, so they can locate their position and move towards it as fast as possible. Because later on, I want to add some obstacles to the arena, so they will have to move around things like a labyrinth. So there will be some pathfinding, obviously. And then I thought this. I want to find a smart way to implement this so that when AI checks for everything on the map, it doesn't check it 60 times per second. And we came up with some pseudo logic. This is, yeah, this is basically it. Vision radius, pickup radius, minimum combat distance. They won't come close to you more than 80 pixels. That's what we established in the last video. It will hopefully remove this face hugging motion, because as you can see, square guy still tries to move into me. That's what makes him swing around with my character. Their hitboxes are colliding and friction makes me swing him around. But this guy is supposed to be a tank, so he's heavy. At least it's implied that he's heavy. He's a slow mover, more HP, and he's going to hit hard when we implement it. It will swing slow, but it will hit hard. This guy, on the other hand, will swing fast, but it will hit weaker. That's a lot later. That's going to come a lot later. But right now, I have to implement the base features so I can implement them later with little to no issues. That's why I want this combat distance. This one is subject to change. We will see if we keep or remove that one. This is basically what ChatGPT came up with to fix the old issues from yesterday or last video. Okay, these ones are all okay. By the way, this is pseudologic, so this is not the code we are going to use. And I just talked with ChatGPT in preparation for this video. Yes, I told it that I want to add some new conditions incrementally, not 60 times per second, as you can read yourself. Yes, this one. I don't want AI to keep checking for weapons constantly if it has a weapon on its right hand, because dual wielding is optional. Later on, I will add a shield that can be only equipped on the left hand. You can hold another weapon on your left hand, or a shield, or a net, or only an offhand weapon. Your dominant hand, in this case, is the right hand, will only be able to carry weapons. So if your right hand is full, you are ready to fight, no matter what your left hand is holding. And I want to add two-handed weapons as well. When you grab one of those, you'll have bigger swinging arc. Will travel all the way from here to here. That's what I'm thinking, at least. And they will disable your left hand so you can't equip anything else, because that's the core idea of a two-handed weapon. Let's see. Yes, and I wanted to add a disengaging radius, 456 pixels. We can tune it as well by putting that maybe here. Export function basically does this. Puts the variable into here so I can modify it without going inside the code. I can modify it right here, from here, and see what feels smoother or jankier or better. I don't know. Um, and ChatGPT basically summarized what I just said. It still thinks we are doing soft separation. Right now, we are um, removing that completely by doing the 80 pixel thing. If they don't get close to one another, they don't have to be separated. On top of that, if we can keep them from stacking on top of each other from the start, that doesn't matter. Okay, now um, I just told them the last words before recording. Mm, yeah, this is basically the optimization because it doesn't have to keep checking for weapons if it has a weapon, and it doesn't have to check for other enemies or allies if it's already attacking someone, anyone, basically. So we are going to add conditions to that as well. Okay, and as ChatGPT said, this is the logic chain. Right and empty, high priority. Within vision will basically be infinite, so doesn't matter right now. It will be limited after I add some obstacles on the arenas. Let's say there is a wall here, or there's a wall right here. This guy won't be able to see what's behind that wall. And it's going to work as fog of war as well. The player won't be able to see as well. I don't want to give AI any advantages, which most games do, to make the game a little bit more balanced. So AI cheats most of the time. I don't want to do that, but I will tell the AI to make some smart choices as well. Like, let's check behind this wall to see if there's a weapon there, if they are unarmed. Or maybe I will give them hints there might be a weapon there. So they can think to go and check. There might or might not be a weapon there. But I will make AI to act like that to make it feel like more human, human like. Because as I said, I don't want to give AI any unfair advantages. Yes, right hand. If right hand armed, primary focus will be look for enemies, lock target. Secondary will be trying to fill its left hand. But yes, only act if it's convenient, not urgent. I am thinking of adding a point system here, maybe. While it's attacking, it will check if its left hand is empty and it will want to fill it. But if the weapon is far away, it doesn't make sense to disengage, turn its back on the target, and go for that weapon. Because if if the square guy did it against the triangle guy, it can't run fast. So maybe triangle guy can come behind him and backstab him while he is trying to get a second weapon or a shield. It's not logical. So we will add something to gate that as well. Not yet. Mm, yes, this is basically what I said. Vision doesn't equal reach. Yes. Yes, exactly. Sorry about that. Yes, at this scale, 60 updates per minute won't be lagging, but we will see. Yes, again, most of what I said bugs in the last video aren't bugs. Let me show some of them. For example, AI. I'm trying to find it. Yes, no, not this. Not this. This one. Yes, we changed it in the last video, but it's still not quite right. This is what ChatGPT added. No weapon funds still move toward enemy desperation. This will come later, not now. But the problem is, right now, AI can find weapons. They are just not being able to pick them up. So, since they keep finding weapons back and forth, as you can see the jitter, as they keep finding the weapons, they don't want to fight me. They want to pick those weapons up. This is another mistake. I called it a bug again last video. But the mistake is this. We made it so that only players can handle hands input and handle pickup drop. So AI is not able to send signals through the hands and not able to pick up anything. Let me show you how pickup drop works. This right here. Okay. Get nearest weapon. If weapon no, return. If not right hand has item. This basically says that if the actor's right hand is empty, when you press the button, it will equip that said item or weapon. And if left hand is empty, it will equip that said item or weapon. As you can see easily there, I'm pressing E and E. Right hand gets priority because that's the dominant hand. And if you are holding two weapons or one weapon, one shield, and press E once more, it drops the item. That's how it should be at least, but it's not working like that right now because of this get nearest weapon. So what I wanted to do with this is, let's say these all are different weapons. Let me kill this guy here real quick. These all three are different weapons, but I want this weapon on the ground right here. So what I do, I drop one of my weapons, but if I press E harder from 96 pixels, it doesn't drop it. When I get close, it can pick up another nearest weapon function, which is this, and then it drops the left hand weapon first, and then I can pick it up. As you can see, it dropped pole 4, it equipped pole 4 on the left hand. It dropped pole 4 and it equipped pole on the left hand. This is why it's not working properly. We will fix that later. Right now it doesn't make a difference because only weapon we have right now is the pole. And let's see what else. So I'm sorry for digressing. This code for players only. At least right now it's players only. We are going to add AI here as well, or we will add all actors here, and we are going to add a condition that if it's player, it will handle it with keyboard and the mouse. If it's AI will handle things on itself, by itself. Yes, they are not bugs, they are missing instructions. And let's see. Pseudo logic, we done that. Yes. Okay, let me talk to ChatGPT and get back. Okay. ChatGPT gave me this. So, new function, one call inside read AI intent. What it did basically is right here. AI try pickup weapon. So now we have function read intent, read AI intent, and inside AI intent, AI is able to handle its own pickup drop function. So this code should work right now. And this is AI pickup logic. Technically, it didn't have to do that. It only had to handle pickup drop for AI. But ChatGPT decided to do it this way and we'll roll with it for now. Let me copy and paste. Okay. It seems it added almost 14, 15 lines of code. Let's see. I can remove some of the comments from here. This is also added. Control S to save and let's run it. There you go. AI has picked up the weapons and they are trying to avoid coming too close or letting me disengage. This is how it's supposed to be for now. Right now, they are not swinging their weapons because this code still doesn't have it. Handle hand input. It's only reserved for player. The way I designed this is actors press buttons. Where is it? Right here. Get action straight, move right. Basically D. Move left, A. WASD basically. Down S, up W, and where is the attack? Yeah, try pick up weapon, not that. Knockback, nope. Cup drop player only. I wanted it to change this into player and AI, but it decided to do it separately. Maybe later I will try to combine both AI and players in this part of the code. Maybe we can add a condition that says if is player and input action just is pressed pickup drop, which is E right now. And if it's the AI, can run this code. It's right here. But take damage, AI targeting, no, attacking. I need to find attacking. Give me a second. Attack, no, there is no attack. What did we call it? Input, yes. Yes, input intent. No, not this one. I'm sorry. This is just dodge. Where is attacking? I know we have them here. Movement, rotation, mouse position. Okay, dodging, knockback. Okay, I'm sorry because we changed it. As I said in the last video, I've been working on this for 2 weeks already. So actually, I worked on this for a week and took a 1 week break for some reasons. That's why I forgot. We changed it during that after that break to this because that's what I wanted. So the actor doesn't know which hands it has. Hand doesn't know which weapon it's holding. A weapon doesn't know which hand it's holded by. Make sense? Let me explain this. Right hand action, input action is action pressed. Right hand action. Which this says if I press the button for right hand action, which is left mouse button, then actor forwards that signal to the right hand. If the right hand has an equipped weapon, if the equipped item and equipped item has method perform action, equipped item performs action when that button is pressed. For right hand, it's the left mouse button. For the right hand, it's the right mouse button. It's inverse, I know, but it's basically clearer for anyone to understand. And this signal gets sent to the weapon itself. So weapon has its own variables right here. Basically, this toolline says since this pole is a sword type of weapon right now, I wanted to hold it at an angle, at least for now. I chose 30 degrees by default. This will be refined later, maybe not, I don't know. And if it's a sword type of weapon, it will be mirrored on the left hand, so they can converge towards the middle when both is pressed. This is exactly why. And the attack configuration is swing angle. It starts from the 30 degrees, and at least for the right hand weapon, it starts from the 30 degrees and goes counterclockwise for 60 degrees, which makes it reach minus 30 degrees. And this swing speed is weapon based, so weapon itself knows how fast it has to be swung. We will add later variables to actor GD so that different classes, circle, triangle, and square, has different attack speeds. Probably multiply this number by some integer so they can swing faster or slower. That's how I want to deal with that. But that's going to come later. Damage amount is decided inside the weapon itself as well. Right now, it's basically 10 damage. And knockback strength is what makes them, as you can guess, knockback. Give them knockback. Right now, knockback doesn't really do much. They just jitter around there, not go back so far. The reason I wanted this is since the square guy is a heavier guy, sorry about that, I got stuck there. Square guy is a heavier guy, at least it's going to be a heavier guy. It will take less knockback, so for it to go back more, you are going to hit square guy harder or with a weapon that has more knockback strength. That's why I wanted that here. Rotation, target rotation, swinging, attack consumed, is left hand. These all controls this. Basically, I wanted it to swing once per click. Before we added those, whenever I press the left mouse button, this would swing continuously. I didn't want that. So this prevents spam. But I wanted for some things to be press and hold, like shields. When we add shields, this script will mostly work in our favor because we can implement this into the shield as well without writing new code. When you press and hold the right mouse button for a shield, this will stay as true and that will keep your shield up, which blocks the attacks. Okay. Callable self on button entered. Grip handling. Apply grip. Left. This is this part, which flips the rotation. And these will be irrelevant for symmetrical weapons. Basically, if you hold a spear, you want it to hold it almost parallel to where you're looking, and you will trust with it. It's not going to matter if you are holding it in your right hand or left hand. So this will be ignored in a spear-like weapon. Perform action. And this one says, I received a signal from the hand, which is basically pressing the button, left mouse button in this case, and then attack consumed. So it will attack. Attack consumed true, start attack, else false. This prevents you from spamming by pressing and holding down the left mouse button. Attack once per click, no hold spam. Yes, this exactly. But when you change this perform action in the shield script to no attack consumed, at least remove these lines, it will hold their shield up indefinitely. Later, I want to add some stamina or some limit to how, how long can you hold your shield up. But right now, this is irrelevant. That's why I wanted to be press and click, but no spamming with swords or spears or any kind of weapons. Okay, start attack, swinging, return, swinging through, direction if is left hand -1. Sorry, if left hand it's 1, if else -1. Rotation, apply hit body. This basically says if the sword or pole in this case goes over a collision body, apply the hit, which is this right here. Okay, action process data. This runs all the time. Hit detection, apply hit, body, node. Yes. When I first did this, the weapons were hitting my own character whenever I swung it. Let me show you if I can. Let's do this, this, and this. And also this, this. Yes, this should work. And if I swing, as you can see, circle actor took 10 damage as well. Basically, when I'm hitting, this area right here is detecting my own character as well when it's swinging. When it's not swinging, it's not supposed to detect, and it's not. It doesn't. I can swing like this as well by rotating my character, but doesn't register it as a hit. Only when I click the button. it registers. But without that bit of code, without these lines, I can hit myself while holding the weapon. So, sorry about that. This is why this exists. It prevents us from hitting ourselves while swinging the weapon. And I thought this error is something else, but it's not something else. It's that we had to add a dropping function, dropping when that. Uh, why this gives an error right now is because I assume it's because when the actors die, they don't drop their weapons. What I wanted is to this guy to die and drop its weapon. So you can, if you want to, grab your enemy's weapons because they will be on the ground after you kill them. This is why that's here. Why we are seeing that error in the hand GD. Yes, if body has method take damage, all the actors has method take damage because they all use the actor GD. Directional body global position, body take damage, damage amount, direction times knockback strength. This, as far as I understand, says that they will knock back in that direction. Now, we fixed our main issue. Now, AI can pick those weapons up. And they chase me and they don't get closer than this. Can tweak this a little bit more. They also, since they all three use that actor GD, they also don't come closer to each other. So separation works as well. It's a bit jittery, but it's okay. At least it's okay for now. Actually, this works perfectly. Now, let's make the AI attack us. And maybe tell ChatGPT to put this. Where was that? AI pickup logic. Okay, give me a second. Let me ask ChatGPT if it can put this pickup weapon function inside the handle pickup job as an AI. Let me see that. And then we'll add AI attacking. After I took a break, so I talked to ChatGPT for a little while. We tried to fix some things and we did it actually. Let me show you first. AI can now pick up those weapons and they are able to attack us. Right now, only problem left is that they pick those weapons up, they move towards them, and they swing. I put them too far. I wanted to show them moving. If the player is still too close for their taste before the weapons, well, the game doesn't show it, but they literally spawn here, move there, grab the weapons, and go forwards. Um, they never attacked me twice, but just they never attacked me twice when I was testing before. Just as soon as I started recording, I saw the square guy attack me again. Did I see that wrong? Or Let me double check it. They come up to my face, they swing their weapon, and they stop. They keep following, but they don't swing repeatedly. Um, and yes, right now we have another problem. They don't drop their weapon. Sometimes. So we are just going to add on to this attack intent. Sorry, let me show you everything first. Um, function process delta is what drives the player's hand input and pickup drop. We will just added something to handle AI hands right here. So what does AI handle? This right here. If their distance is lower than AI minimum combat distance or higher than AI combat distance, it just returns null. So they don't attack. If right hand has item, AI right hand press true. But they need to keep doing this repeatedly. Let me try this. If I say return here and return here. Oh. So is it supposed to be here? Yes. Let's see if they keep attacking. No, they don't even start attacking. That's what I said when I don't know any coding. That's what I'm trying to learn here while making a game as a hobby project. Um, okay. According to ChatGPT, this should attack repeatedly. We talked about this, but as you can see, they just attack once and stop. And right now, there is friendly fire. I can put myself in a position that make one of them hit me and its teammate. Yes, right there. The square guy tried to swing at me, but its weapon couldn't reach me, so it hit its teammate as well, instead of hitting me. Perfect. Now, next time, I am going to fix this issue. This is not exactly an issue. I need to send the signal over and over and over again according to some conditions. Being that enemy being in the attack window, basically. And I want to add a second radius apart from the pickup reach. That's basically a view radius. So how far the actors or the AI can see. Now, everything works as intended. They are focusing on each other. This is supposed to be dumb AI. We are not going to smarten them up at first. This is enough for us. I know this doesn't look much like a game, but that's okay. We don't need smart AI for now. So for the next video, we have our work cut out for us. We will probably fix or change these lines so they attack continuously. So this is a Boolean action was wrong there. I don't know. I have to talk with ChatGPT to figure that out. As I said, I'm still learning how coding works, how Godot works. That's why I am clueless right now. Um, I wanted to show one more thing, but I forget what it was. Um, I'm looking for it. Sorry if I'm not talking much. Yes, we also added this AI try pickup weapon, get nearest weapon. So they right now they know how to move towards the weapons and pick them up. This time, however, our problem is they still fixate on the actors or players first. Let me change their teams once more so they focus on me. They are charging at me. They only pick those weapons up because it was on their way. They are not going to pick them up if it's right, let's say here and here. What I want them to do is when they have no weapons, they will acknowledge the enemy is there, but they will ignore them or even actively avoid them when we add smart AI, and they will move here, grab the weapon, then attack valid targets. Right now, they are beelining towards me, even if they can see these weapons. Let's see. As you can see, they completely ignore those weapons, even though they can do no damage to me. Only when I make them move over those weapons or move close to those weapons, they pick it up and swing only once. And also, when they're unarmed, their distance thing is still doesn't working because our reach is only for combat. See how square guy is holding a weapon but keeping its distance from me, but triangle guy is right on my face, still face tagging. Separation still doesn't work. Only when they get a weapon, they have a minimum allowed distance. So if I try to get in their face, they move backwards. And if they are moving towards me, they will stop once they reach that radius. So, and that's right here, combat. Because it's combat distance, it only checks it after they grab a weapon. I want this to run every time, even if they're unarmed. So, so that they will try if they left in a situation where the AI has no weapons, they don't try to face a hug like this, and they try to run away, even dodge, bounce back like that, so they can go and grab some weapons to fight back. That's our issues right now. Let me reset this. Okay, I'm going to end this video for now because I want to fix these issues as well in another video. When I started making these, I didn't imagine that they would take this long, but I'm still learning stuff. That's okay. And this is mostly for my own educational purposes or cataloging purposes. I use these as a diary of some sort. So if it's long, if the videos are long, that's okay. But I don't want them to be an hour long all the time. That's why I'm going to cut it short right here. Take care.